Surviving the Survivor. The Dan Markel murder with Carm on Crime.
I actually have one story that hasn't been out there that I think your audience might enjoy.
Love to hear it, and I know the audience would love to hear it, so go for it.
So Charlie was in college. He participated in a sumo wrestling event that I believe was sponsored by Sports Illustrated, as I've been told. And he somehow got to participate without ever signing the waiver in advance, saying that if he had an injury, Sports Illustrated would not be responsible for any liability. Well, he did injure himself. He hurt his wrist. And the injury was enough that he required surgery. The surgery was successful. He was able to move past that without any lasting damage. But that wasn't good enough. And he went ahead and he sued for pain and suffering and damages. However, in the process of doing that, as you know, when you're a plaintiff in such a case, you can't go get caught on camera doing all of the things that you're claiming you can no longer do because you're injured. For example, working out. And so Charlie talked to Donna and Harvey, who decided that they would finance and build for him a massive home gym in the living room of his residence in college. Also that he could continue to work out without private investigators catching him in the act of doing that, which it's crazy to think that parents would actually teach their child or enable that kind of choice making, that type of fraud. Interestingly, and I think sort of the side note to all of that is that my understanding is that Charlie lost that case, but he couldn't walk away with nothing. And so he sued his lawyers. And I understand that there is actually probably a settlement for that. And so I think that's just a glimpse into how this family has handled legal issues in the past.